start up here. It's got a unused big cage in the front here. Fuel engine, you will see quite a bit of white smoke as we start. That's just sort of accumulated oil on the bottom of the cylinders. 9 cylinders, 400 horsepower. There she goes. Alright, looking good. Big wave. And we'll give you a little airport tour on the way. Is it a fairly big airport? It's probably what I'd call a medium-sized small airport. So it's uncontrolled. There's no air traffic control tower here, but we just talk on a common frequency, which means that personally, I think it makes it more efficient for other airplanes to get in and out, land and take off, because we can all see each other.
But not a very busy one then?
At the moment, it's not. Yesterday, it was really busy. There was a lot of activity, a lot of helicopters, training, charter helicopters. I was flying yesterday and a couple other people, so. But
was that a decathlon we just went past?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's owned by Civil Unit Aviation Training School. They do a bit of decathlon training. I'm going to go around the cockpit now to make sure everything's good for takeoff, so all the switches, make sure the trim is set properly for takeoff. You can see that wheel moving. The flaps are up. The pitch for the propeller, the fuel, the magnets are down. All the switches are safe. All the oil system is being turned off, the primer's turned off. The electrics are turned on. All the oil cooling system is on full cool. And everything else is good. The last thing I check is sort of make sure the harness is done up nice and tight. So how's yours looking at the back there? Hasn't popped open or anything, it's still nice and tight on you. Obviously the canopy's closed, so just give it a little to pull back to make sure that's all locked in position. Alright, there's 40 on the temp, so I can just do an engine run up here, so I bring it up to 70% power. Copy, Jamie Riddell. Testing the magnetos and the propeller. Okay, it's all looking really good. Alright, I think we're good to go. You're all set in the back?
Yep, all good.
Alright. That's fine. Traffic, Yankee Alpha Uniform Yak-52 is lining up to party runway 17 for operations to the left of the airport. Alright, we're all clear. Anyone flying at the moment? Helicopter out there somewhere. Probably off to a winery or a setting flight.
Can you hearing better in your headset?
Yeah, I just had the radio set. I mean, I just saw it depart, so. The radios are up now. Alright, cool. Off we go. Put the power up. Up we go. There's our climb speed, bring the nose off. There's some traffic, helicopter Mike Lima Kilo, joined right, base grass rider 17, set up. He's behind us there. It was a good flight for them. Yeah, it's really green at the moment too. We'll just do a 12 around to a 360 here and climb up overhead the airport. Yeah, I think we picked a good time to go flying. It's cleared up quite nicely around the airport at least. Alright, we'll shoot off in that direction down towards Cessnock Township, see if we can find some cloud to go fly with. Just the airport there just below us. Up the left wing tip is Newcastle. On a good day you can see it, but today is going to be a bit of an issue. I can see as far as probably, I don't know, maybe Maitland, maybe a bit further.
There are multiple levels of cloud here, is there?
Yes. Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with Curry, but you can sort of see that over there. And obviously, if you're from Maitland, Singleton, right? That's obviously in that direction. And if you have a look over there, you'll see that. Yeah, normally we can see the open cut mine, but today not so much. But it'll be fun today because we'll shoot off down here. This is our low flying area on that ridge line. And today it's perfect. The cloud is just sitting on the top of that, so we'll be able to play with the ridge line and the cloud, which will be nice. It's level at 3,000 feet, about half a mile up in the air. Got the Cessnock prison just down there on the left-hand side. See some pretty amazing houses up here that you normally wouldn't see from the road in the Hunter. There's a nice big hotel down there called the Kirkton. Maybe sort of make out down there. It's got the dark brown roof. And there's some really nice properties in that direction there that are all privately owned.
Yeah, you don't think about what's out there. There's heaps, isn't there?
Yeah, there's heaps. Actually, there's one. I'll find it. Saw it yesterday. There's one they're building out here, which they started building in COVID and obviously stopped. But looks like they've had a lot of work to that lately.
Cessnock traffic, helicopter Mike Lima Kilos, crossing runway 17 at the northern 17 threshold to the eastern apron, Cessnock.
Oh, there it is over there. I'll fly us over there and put it on the left wing tip. Yeah, two of my favourite properties are just down here. We'll get a bit closer and I'll point them out.
There's an old mine there on the left as well, is it?
An old one, yeah. Yeah. There's a couple of old... Oh, that's an active one down there. So that's a really, really small one. There's some ones that are probably 10 or 15 times bigger than that.
Yeah, there's an water strike.
No, it's surprising because people don't notice they're there because there's no roads that you drive past. See just off the left wing tip there, just forward of that house that's getting built down there. Got like a, 7-car garage on this side. That's a really nice house. Can you see that one down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just been built recently. It's on a vineyard there, so I don't know if it's a commercial type thing, but over here on the right, where is it? Oh, yeah, there it is, right off the right wing tip now with all the solar panels. Yeah, that's another one of my favourites. That would have awesome views looking north over into that area there, so that would look good too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's different perspective, don't you? You're probably used to it more to get a height perception, but it's obviously more hilly than it looks from up here.
Yeah. Yeah, you do get a bit used to it. It's always great to come back and fly. So there's our low flying area is kind of below us there. A bit of clouds moved in, but it won't be a big deal for us. We'll zip over here and check this cloud out to start with. We obviously don't fly into cloud when we fly under what they call visual flight rules, so we can go just above it though, which is as long as we can see, that's okay. But yeah, you can see that was all the rain that just came through probably half an hour or so ago.
Yeah, yep. How high is that ridge here? It's obviously higher than we are.
That's about 1,200 feet maybe. We're at 2,500, so 3,500 at the moment.
Yeah, right. How high do you normally fly at?
This is probably about the highest we'll get. We're up at close to 4,000 now. Usually it's only for weather related. Usually we do our aerobatics between 3 and 4,000. Gives us a lot of room below us.
Yeah, right. I was thinking the opposite. Have it come up pretty quick, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, does, yeah. We'll zip back down to like 500 feet once we head that back direction. So yeah, there's that, I'm pretty sure it's a coal mine down there. They're pretty much all coal. But you can see it's still being used, so it's still, it's pretty active.
Yeah, right.
Alright, down we go. Bit of G coming on now, so you feel a bit heavy on your seat. There's about 2G. We'll zip down here through this cloud. Doing about 300 kilometres an hour through the air. And you sort of see that when you look out to the side. So there's through 2,000 feet now. And yeah, we're doing about 340 kilometres an hour through the air. So we're getting along.
Yeah.
Some nice properties up this ridge line as we fly up. And yeah, some good cloud formations today.
That's an awesome view.
Yeah, it's a good view, isn't it? I'll just zip over here. And then we'll come back down the right, fly down that valley. Up we go, it's going to roll to the right now, down this valley. This is like tactical flying that we do in the military. And it's also a lot of fun. There we go, back down to 500 feet.
That's pretty cool. What's that there on the left there, on that hill there?
Mobile phone towers. Or an enemy's missile site. Take your pick. So nice properties up there. You can see there's that one up there. I think that's actually a winery. Little restaurant.
That was up there.
Yeah.
I never even thought about it.
Through this area up to the right, it's all sort of national park, but this is kind of the last part of the privately owned land that you'll see. And then we get into the national park as we come around here to the right.
Cessna traffic, Charlie Delta Kilos, 174.
Pulling a bit of G there, keep away from the cloud.
17 S-man, still time 1.
Down we go. Woohoo!
Does the cloud affect the flight characteristics of it at all?
Is what, sorry?
Does the cloud affect the flight characteristics?
No, if anything it makes it better because it cools the air down to about 5 or 10 degrees when you go into it. And aircraft love cool air, particularly the engines. But for us we wouldn't really notice it. But if you have your hand outside getting some air like this, you definitely feel it get cooler as you fly through it. There's a couple of little observation sites on the left here as we come around the corner. See if anyone's hanging out those.
That's pretty cool. You're a lot closer than I thought you'd get to them. It's great view.
Yeah, it's nice view. There's a good one over there. There's no one up there today, but sometimes you'll see people camping. Just in that little sort of flat bit of the ridge line there.
Yeah. It's a good spot. What's the cruise speed that you normally fly at?
As far as speed,
Yeah, yep.
around 200 to 220 kilometres an hour is sort of a normal sort of cruising speed. Any more than that, then you start to use a lot more fuel than you really need to.
I'm amazed at how much ground we've covered already.
Yeah, we could rip around the Hunter in a good 15 to 20 minutes for sure. Yeah, it's pretty easy. But we'll go up to the north now. We'll check out, there's a military training area in that sort of corner over there, so we stay clear of that. We stay to the right of this road. I'll just over to that.
So that road to our left, that's the one that goes down to the expressway, isn't it?
Yeah, I figured that might be the one to use. You can sort of see the showers are moving sort of from behind us out towards the Singleton area. So yeah, we can see it a lot more now, like Singleton's in that direction.
Yeah, yep.
If I can pop up here somewhere, we might be able to see down and show that large open cut mine that's pretty close here.
There's no traffic, Charlie Oak is now 5 miles. And he's still at 2 on 1 6 on the hill. How many up from my 1 7
Surprised me how much the plane moves, and yet I can't see the control surface moving a great deal.
Yeah, it's usually not a very, like it's a pretty, not a very windy day today, but you do get knocked around with a gust a fair bit, but 250 kilometres, and well, we're probably doing around that over the ground as well, like it's not very windy. But you're definitely overtaking everyone on the road. Go down and check this little house out down here. We'll do a little pop attack, pull up, do a climb out and see how much of Singleton we can see. So off our right wing tip is kind of the direction we're looking at. See if we can see that open cut mine.
Traffic, Sirius 7509, taxi on my 3 bar. Correction 17, Cessnock. Cessnock traffic, Charlie Oak is.
Yeah, you can definitely see the mine if you know what you're looking for. It's all the equipment there off the left-hand wing. I'll see if I can get a bit higher.
That's amazing you can see that far, really? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. On a clearer day it stands out a bit more, but just with the sort of grey backdrop there it's a bit harder. But and also you can see is it a power station out there?
Yeah,
Yeah, the power station.
That's a fair way away, that power station.
Yeah.
So you obviously fly here a lot, you know, you've got your ground right. You know your bearings pretty well.
Yeah.
So how would you go flying to somewhere that you've never been before?
Oh, we just have charts and little airport diagrams and airspace diagrams and so forth. It's all on your phone now. Yeah. It's a bit hard to see, but you can almost see the open cut mine, but that's the general area over there. Singleton's there, right? That direction. You can just follow the road, I'm guessing.
Just trying to figure out what that roundabout is just there on the left.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's a big interchange down there, so there's the Hunter Expressway, just off the left wing tip now, and see how it arcs around to the right, does like an S-turn?
Oh yeah, so that's pretty much similar to just off to our northwest there.
Yeah, so that's Singo there. Yep.
No showers off to the east field arc. I was trying to go coastal, but I turned around and came back. Probably, I'd say about 5 miles. I just popped out of them at about the 5 miles mark. So easy, mate, thanks. We're going to try to do some arrows to the west, and I'll just race them back in, if need be. Yeah, copy that. You should be fine to the west from what I can see now. Yeah, the east is a bit shit at the moment. Thanks, mate.
And traffic in the Cessnock area, up to the north fine as well. Yankee Alpha uniform, we're about 7 miles to the north, pretty clear.
Okay, around me here, thanks. Cessnock traffic, Charlie Oak, Kilo 8, final one.
Yeah, well there's a little tour of the Hunter Valley for you.
I'm just blown away by how much ground we've covered already.
It's a good way to travel, right? It's like your own private jet.
I imagine it's not cheap to store a plane in the hangar though.
It's not cheap, that's for sure. Guys who fly their own helicopters around have it the best ways because, you know, they can literally just go fly and land in someone's backyard, you know, and they're doing the same speeds we are.
So this Muscat airfield, there's people that have got property on the side of the field that have got a plane, isn't there?
Yep, sure do. Really nice little airport actually, just down here. We'll go check it out. See if I can find it. Yeah, we do some of our maintenance there, so we'll often fly in there and know a couple of the owners. It's a great little airport for, you know, community flyers, people who like own small aeroplanes as well, like it.
Up to my manipulation, not too sure. Just level branch 117 will be on fire at about 2,500 like the next one. Design and positioning for landing as activity southwest of
So we'll basically just follow the road for a bit, the expressway, and then off to the left is where Luscatire is, nicely tucked away. This is all the Greta area, Braxton, Greta type area, all the new land developments they're doing there.
What sort of range do you get around this flight?
Range, did you say?
Yeah.
We could fly for about an hour and a half at 220, so probably about 280 kilometres. These things aren't really built to go cross country. The Russians purposely put very small fuel tanks in them, so people could fly to Germany basically. So we get 120 litres of fuel in there, burns 65 an hour. We need to land with about 30 minutes in the tank, so it doesn't give you much really. So we usually do 2 or 3 of these flights and we need to fill it up again. We'll fill up after this flight, for example. Alright, so there's the river that comes out, and Luscatire is basically off to the right. I can see it now. We'll fly over it and I'll point it out. There's sort of Greta area off our right wing tip. Oh, there you go, a couple of people taking off there. Traffic in the Luscatire, Yankee Alpha uniform is 2 miles to the west at 1,500 over flying. That's the red aircraft in the circuit visual.
Will be about 500.
Yeah, there's a couple of aeroplanes down there. I won't go too far lower because it's sort of the area. But see just off the left there? Oh, they've got the bench on down there. They've got doing the short takeoff and landing stuff that they do. I think they're a really crappy day for it though.
Yeah, you can't exactly see that runway too well from up here, can you?
Yeah, see how they'll come in and
First on traffic, Charlie Delta Kilo, crossing the threshold of 174.
they're trying to stop as quickly as they can.
Yeah, I see the cone. Are they cones set up? Are they?
Yeah, that's it. So they've got to land and pull up and they measure the distance.
What's your...
We just got an old man back to Fort Thomas.
Do they do that for short takeoffs as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's quite a few aeroplanes down there. Yeah, lots of little planes. I mean, I went last year, it was great fun. But this year you can see it's going to be quite foggy.
Those planes are smaller than this one, are they?
Very, yeah. Alright, we'll set course back towards Cessna and we'll climb and we'll get set up with some aerobatics if you're into that. Yeah, I'll have a look. We're about 2,500 feet at the moment. We'll sort of get set up for about 3,500. That gives us a bit of room.
Does it get more efficient the higher you go, the plane?
Yeah, it does. It really likes about 5 to 7,000 feet. That's its sweet spot, I guess, for performance. Alright, that's looking pretty good there. The first one I'll look at is I'll just dip the nose down, I'll bring it up and we'll just do what's called an aileron roll. So we'll use the ailerons and the wings there, just to rotate us for about 360 degrees.
Yep, right.
Yeah, so just make sure your harness has popped open obviously and just keep on looking at the front. That's the main thing for the aileron roll so you don't get disorientated.
Right up.
To the north, that's not.
Alright, that's looking good there, good speed, clear above, so I'll just raise the nose up here. 3, 2, 1, but just roll it around, nice and 360 degrees.
Send that big old flight, let me kill it. What's the height we have? Copy, I'll...
Nice, so yeah, easy one, right? Maneuver over here, just do a little wing over, and then we'll get stuck into a loop.
We're 11 o'clock for the light.
Thing with the loop, you will feel a bit heavier on your seats, about 3G. So just keep on looking at the front again.
Yep, right.
Get some speed up. I'm trying to avoid going into the clouds when we're at the top, but that's looking okay there. Alright. Bit of speed, there's about 250 there, we want about 280. Alright, that's looking good, so there's a bit of G, 3.5. Up we go. All the way, keep it going. Get to about here, look up the top, check out the ground below us. Oh, perfect. Right at the top of those clouds. Bit of G on the bottom. Looking good. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Nice. Just a little wing over here. We'll duck down there off the right, we'll get set up for another loop. There we go.
It's 9:30.
Speed's looking pretty good there. Up we go, 3.5 G. Over the top, look above us, check out that view, how cool. It'll roll in the bottom. Get into a stall turn, which is my favourite.
500 northbound. That's not correct.
Up we go, we're going to stop it around there, and this is where we feel weightless. Check that out.
Yep.
Nice. Into the cloud, nice. Bit of rudders there. Down we fall. Feel good. We'll go up to another one.
Wow.
There we go, I love the stall turn. There we go, speed's good there. A bit more G on this one. Altitude's still good. Up we go. Oh, there's 0G like an astronaut. Rudders, flick, ground. Pull it up into a 4-point roll. There we go, around, hold it, 2, 3, hold it, 4, and we'll do a half loop to finish off. Here we go, up for a half loop. Bit more G. And we roll it off the top. Nice work. Still with me? Feeling okay?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Nice.
I forgot to keep pushing the button through that.
No problem at all.
That is so good.
Oh, just get some airflow going for us.
When you do that stall and you tip it over, do you ever let the plane go backwards at all?
It's really hard to do that. Like, it naturally wants to depart to the right. So to stop it from doing that, you need a lot of control force in. If you're in a really small, like an extra 300, you can almost hang it there. That's pretty difficult to do. You need a bit more horsepower. Actually, you need the aircraft to be a bit lighter, is the main thing you need. Yeah, this thing won't hold itself there. It's too heavy.
Cessna traffic, Yankee Alpha Uniform Yak-52 7 to the north at 3000 inbound Cessna.
But yeah, some of the light sport little aeroplanes
On the north, 7509, we're just 2500 tracking northbound. Okay, I'll remain at 3000 north for Yankee Alpha Uniform. Thank you.
Yeah, the light little ones, they can literally be like a helicopter and move themselves around. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Do you have to have a different level of license again to be allowed to do the aerobatic stuff?
You just get an aerobatics endorsement, so you find, oh, there they are.
And we're just passing up your done spot now.
Yeah, you just find someone who's like a flying school, they'll run you through a syllabus. And yeah, once you've done the syllabus, then you do some solos, and then once you're happy, take other people up you go. The main thing with the aerobatic training is they teach you how to do a loop and a roll, but the main thing is teaching you how to recover if the aircraft departs. So if I fly the aircraft too slow, for example, I'll just show you now, pull the power off. And like we'll accelerate through about 150 kilometres an hour there. Like if I fly too slowly during aerobatics, it will drop out of the sky, like it will just do, you're about to see it, it'll go, oh! Like that's the aircraft stopping to fly.
Yeah,
and that's a
tick stall, is it?
Yeah, that's a normal, straight, clean stall. Now, you can get worse than that. If you're doing this with aerobatics, and you may have some control forces in, like, I've got a bit of rudder, then suddenly, oh, see what I mean? Like it's going to roll you like that, like the hand of God.
Yeah.
So most of the training is really just to understand the limitations of the aerodynamic part of the aeroplane, and if it does sort of depart on you like that, what to do. And to be honest, the easiest thing to do when the aircraft departs is just to add airspeed. And the easiest way to do that is to use gravity. So if I'm slowing down here and getting really slow and the aircraft goes, I don't really like you anymore, the easiest thing to do is just this.
Yeah.
Look, everything's fixed. I've got airspeed, aircraft's flying, no problem at all. So, doing that over and over and repeating it so the student understands is probably the main thing.
Yeah. I'm actually amazed how quickly it regains control as well.
Yep, as soon as you make the aircraft fly again, with the propeller moving the air over the airframe, it moves it differently over the right side to the left side. So that's why it always sort of flicks one way or the other. Our propeller moves clockwise, so basically it'll always roll to the right. A normal Cessna will roll to the left like this because their propeller does that. So so that's what they look at during aerobatic training. All right, well there's the airport below us. Let's do a high-speed run at 500 feet, and we'll break into the pat like we do in the military. What do you reckon?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so it's 250 kilometres an hour. We'll see if we can get up to about 320.
Traffic, Yankee Alpha Uniform Yak-52 1 to the north, leaving 2000 for a dead side rejoin for runway 17 Cessna.
There's about 280 there, and you look at the left and the right, they sort of get more of appreciation of the speed rather than looking in front. There's about 290. I'll get the power on there. There's about 500 feet above the ground. Two 90 kilometres now. I'm going to pitch it up to the left, so here we go.
That is cool.
Off we go.
That place there seems bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah, the crown is pretty big. Drop the landing gear.
So your landing gear is air controlled, is it?
Yeah, it's all pneumatic. Starting, landing gear and the flaps, and these things are all controlled by air.
Cessna traffic, Yankee Alpha Uniform, sending a left base 17 Cessna full stop.
Round we go. Alright, you can open your canopy all the way back down and enjoy the air. It should be okay with, there shouldn't be any rain. But yeah, open it all the way back.
Yep, it's open. Ah, smooth.
Yeah, it was one of my better ones.
I was watching the throttle and I'm amazed you came in at 60% still.
Yeah, that's kind of where it just sits. Like, I had the actual throttle in my hand was almost back to zero, so the airflow over the prop will basically keep it spinning at around, like you can see it's about 25% now, just at idle.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, we'll just duck up to the fuel bowser and top her up before we head back.
Yeah, no, all good. That was great. Thank you.